Welcome back to Age of Conan. We have finished Crow's Nest, and we found a woman there, Muriella. She asked us to work for her. Find her and see what she got. Well, she gave us a choice. Fight for her or the watch, but let's fight for the daughters. You're a fine specimen. I've chosen to work for you and not the watch. Tell me what I can do for the Daughters of the Commons. Good. A giant red-bearded man has attacked our sisters in the docks area. He avoided the other assassins we have sent, so you'll have to appear as one of us. Wear this mask to conceal your identity. Are you sure this will work? I don't look much like a dainty lady. You'll do fine. Redbeard is only interested in the big, ugly girls, but try to sway your hips a little when you walk. Kill him, and I'll repay your efforts. Give me a mask. Have you got one that complements my hair color? Here, it should look great on you. Wear it down by the docks and kill that red-bearded bastard. I'll have your reward waiting for you. No harm come to you. Alright, let's find the red-bearded man and let's put on... He must be here somewhere. Find him. Oh, there he is. Poor Deuce. They are. Let's turn to Muriella. You're a fine one. The red-bearded man is slain. Your whores are safe. Deserved his fate. Dead in the gutters of Tarantia. How ignoble. I was right about you, though. You served us well, and here is your reward. Alright, let's which one is the best? Well, I honestly think the masks are cool. No, sir. I'm one of the boldest and strongest adventurers in Tarantia. Use me for something worthwhile. Love to, but business first. We are mistresses of rumor and want you to help us gather information about a man called the Prisoner. What do you have so far? Not much. We know he was sentenced by the king and is currently held in the Iron Tower. Anything you can learn about him or the conditions of his imprisonment will be helpful. And how would I go about gaining this information? You cannot pay me enough to be thrown in the tower. Visit various powerful men in the Commons and make inquiries about the prisoner under the cover of collecting monies on our behalf. I'll give you a list of debtors who might know something. Ask questions? I understand. Break some legs? I can do that. These men are respected in the Commons, even the disreputable ones. Speak to them. Find out what they know and collect our debts while you're at it. see. Talk to Brother Flexus. Strong man makes peace. This is a little sensitive. You owe money to the Daughters of the Commons? Oh? No, we've offered to donate to their organization. You know they help to destitute women and those trapped by prostitution as poverty? They are good, kind humanitarians. Humanitarians, right. You know anything of a special prisoner inside the Iron Tower? No, but I rarely visit the prison nowadays. However, I have noticed a change in the guards around the Iron Tower. They alternate between hazy indifference and open hostility. I do not know why nobleman Atillius, the oft-absent captain of the watch, allows this to continue. Most interesting. And the money? There's a little something for the poor women who will be helped by the daughters. Goodbye. Let's talk to Contrix. What do you want? What can you tell me of a criminal called the Prisoner? Criminal? Nobody knows that for sure. If you go by me, I'd say he's innocent. I don't. What have you heard? That he's supposed to be so powerful and dangerous, but he's never made a break for it, and he's only guarded by a blind man. What? It's true. A single crazy blind priest of Mitra is the only thing between him and his freedom. I guess I'll have to take your word for it. It's the truth, I tell you. Now leave me be. I'm a busy man. I'll leave as soon as you've paid your debt to the daughters. What? You work for them? I hate to part with hard-earned money, but we are not foolish enough to cross those bitches. I'll pay. Good boy. Let's talk to Watch Commander Vescus. The watch is here to protect Tarantia and to serve the king's will. Vasquez, your time is up. I've come to collect. What is this all about? Collect what? You owed the daughters. I don't care for what reason. Just pay me. Ah, yes, that. Atillius' taste for the exotic is going to ruin us. How long can this corruption go on? What expensive exotic tastes does Atillius have? Ah, he scarcely bothers to hide it now. Yellow Lotus has become his real mistress. Perhaps most unforgivable, he has taken to sharing it with his guards, and this threatens all the watch in Tarantia Commons. Okay. I see. It's Atillius, captain of the watch. Prisoner to be guarded by a blind man. Gotta talk. It's time to pay the daughters, Prisco. Your debt has been called in. I knew they'd want it now, but I haven't been able to raise it all yet. Can I give them a promissory note? You can give them information. You served time in the Iron Tower, right? Yes, and I make that dog of a watch commander remember his folly every day by harassing the people of the Commons. Did you ever encounter a man called the Prisoner? Are you crazy? The Iron Tower has 10 floors, and the prisoners are placed on a floor according to the level of the crime they committed. I sat on the 2nd floor, reserved for petty criminals like myself. He's on the top floor. So you know him? Nobody knows him, but every criminal in the Iron Tower has heard about him. The top floor is reserved for him alone. No one sees him or meets him. Thank you for the information. I'm sorry, but I'll have to collect your debt now. I know how it is. Business is business, and a debt is blood. Goodbye. Okay, let's give all notes to Moriella. And the information. You're a fine one. I have collected your debts and discovered a few things on the way. We daughters thrive on information and gossip. Tell me what you have found out. This is what I learned. So Atillius has finally succumbed to the Yellow Lotus we've been providing him with. Guards as well. Excellent. We have also learned a prisoner is guarded by a mere single priest of Mitra on the top floor of the Iron Tower. You've been supplying Atillius with Yellow Lotus? It served our purpose. Atillius had little interest in the women we offered him. He lost himself to the vapors of Stygian Lotus quickly enough. Who is the prisoner? Stay loyal to the daughters. I shall share that ripe information. But first, where is the money you collected? You have done well. The information you've given is vital to us. I will take it to my sisters and we will spin our webs and make our plans. So, the daughters use vice to subvert the commons. It is an old and time-tested method, not always reliable. Atillius' addiction to Yellow Lotus has near consumed him and cannot go unnoticed for much longer. Involvement with AoC is complicating the situation. Atillius' usefulness is at an end. What is his involvement with AoC, the leader of the daughters? The fool fell deeply in love with her, but AoC lost control of the situation, and Atillius lost control of himself. He has raged and sobbed, and finally sought refuge in Yellow Lotus. It must be taken care of. Yes, he will probably meet an unfortunate end. A burglary gone wrong, perhaps? I do not need to know the details of his death. Just know there is a rich reward in the end. He locks himself away in his study. You will need a key. His daughter is innocent in all this, but where she is, the key will be. Okay, let's enter Atillius' mansion and sorry, mate. That happens sometimes. Oh boy. We use the bubble because we are a conqueror. We will not succumb. going? That's a little lag. Let's go up, 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 up. Best. Okay. We have no longer any defiance. Silenced. Hey, let's see. Aisha, I think it's his daughter. You shouldn't be here in my mother's house. Tell me about yourself. Atillius is my pick of a father, but all that's left is a hollow shell filled with lotus fumes and corruption. I hate him, and I hate what the lotus talk has done to him. Why do you hate him so? For what he did to my mother. I was small, but I remember their arguments about Lotus. One night his men dragged her away into the Iron Tower. Atillius said she was recovering from madness, but she rotted to death in there. How do I gain access to your father's study? Well, there's a spare key to his study in the drawer of that small table over there. But, wait, what do you want with my father? I'm here to kill him, let's be honest. He deserves to die. Oh, make him suffer and then end all of our misery. Take the key. Okay. Thank you. Oh, she's not very emotionally connected. bodyguards. Oh, there's a ranger over there. Right, let's see. Atillius is in here. Insolent cur! I'll have you whipped through the commons. Why have you betrayed the watch, your duty and the king? For a damned woman! Anoki shared my visions. She brought me yellow lotus and held my hand as I dreamed of lost times. Why did you betray the watch? What do I care for the watch, for men, for the common wretches of this miserable city? Let it fade away in lotus dreams. I no longer care for this world, only Anoki. But she is gone. Where is Anoki? She was summoned to the tower, or perhaps she betrayed me to free the prisoner herself. She is in there now. My men seek her, but I no longer trust them either. What visions did you share with Anoki? Visions of something from before the rotten decadence of man. Imprisoned in the iron tower, it is a poet's voice, the dignity of hell, and the power of ancient death. It spoke to Anoki and me. Your vile betrayal has cost you your life. Prepare to die. I am no common criminal to be judged by the likes of you. Your fate is sealed. Hi. Ah, naughty. Very naughty. Did he just grow? Power bash. Really? But we've got him. An epic chest. Atillius. Gem cutter. Sanguine radiant sapphire. But we are full. Got Atillius bulwark. But we can shield. Let's return to Muriela. Oh. Go, go, go. A lag spike again. The daughters have one less problem. Atillius is dead. Then we shall start spinning a new web to snare his successor. Everyone succumbs to one vice or another. Flesh, opiates, or silver. Speaking of which, here is yours. You have the red vest. I like red. We finished many things. Alright, let's end our adventure right here. Thank you all for watching. This was DoctorPipi in Tarantia Commons.